Hello, hello, hola, hola, merhaba.
Hi, hello everyone. Hola, ¿cómo están?
Merhabalar, hello.
Yes, we are here live, Kass and Rebecca, with being you. In Italian, it's si te stesso.
Oh, it's so cute. En Spanish is siendo tú. Mhm.
So, and what does it mean to be you?
That's funny. I
¿Qué
was,
entiendes? Si te,
yeah. I mean, what does it mean to be you and in another country?
Exactly,
Is it
exactly.
easier to be you in your country where you were born, or is it easier to be you in another country?
Right. Great question. And it's we're just doing it in English together.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And it's so interesting when you do ask yourself a question, what is it that makes you feel light, right?
Mhm.
And I got that being in another country because you never have to be someone else or be the right way. You can just be you.
Well, it's funny because like you don't have to be your family anymore, or at least that's my experience. I grew up in Venezuela and I live in the United States, so I don't have to be like my family anymore. I I never was like my family, but anyways, I was trying, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And how long have you been in the United States?
8 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Mhm.
And so yes, I'm originally from Boston, and then I
Uh-huh.
moved to New York at 18 for university, and then I moved to 1 year in Paris during university for a junior year abroad. It was amazing, and I
Mhm.
always wanted to be in Paris. And then I moved to Italy
How long have
years
you been
later.
in Italy?
Yes, I live in Italy. I'm
Yeah,
in
but
Italy
how long?
over 20 years now.
Wow, you're
And so
Italian.
it's Rome is the city I've lived in longer than any other city in my life, right?
Beautiful.
But it's still like being you wherever you are, traveling around the world and knowing that you are a part of the world
Mhm.
and going home or wherever you were born.
Yeah.
It's different.
Where is your home also? Because for me, home is anywhere that I can create my home. I don't have like I don't I'm not sure how to explain it, but home is not the country where I was born. It's not this country. It's anywhere that I can be um with my family and with friends, or I
And
think
with your body.
I'm with my
When you're home with you, when you're being you and you're connected with you, right? And you are being present in your life, then you know that home is everywhere. However, being you, which is, also the book of Dr. Ding here, being you, changing the world, right? And so when you are in different countries, whether it's where you were born or whether it's where you're living or whether it's someplace else, right? What is it that invites you to be you in any way, shape?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what can you create being you? That's like key also because when you're being you, you can create so much more that than when you're trying to be another person or when you're trying to follow whatever, no? A culture or believe in whatever. When you're being you, it's easier. You can create in your own way and with ease, joy, and glory.
And just having this today, it's been such an interesting day.
Mhm.
And so much of who I am showing up, what I've done, where I've done it, with whom and how. It's just so much stuff. But there's nobody else that's being us,
Mhm.
right? So I mean, it's a contribution to the vibration of the planet, right? When we're being us. Because if we're not being us, where's that vibe? The planet's like, something's missing. It looks like her. It sounds like her, but
It's not
is it her? Yeah, yeah. So, and really, and what shows up is maybe what we've been asking for. Right?
Mhm. Mhm.
And like Dr. Dane here says, in a different way than you ever imagined.
A different way than you ever imagine. That's part of the magic. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah. However, when you ask, and I love that question you asked at the beginning, right? When you ask, what's light for you?
Mm-hmm.
What brings you? It doesn't have to be you feel light or heavy, that's when you have a point of view and when you can't really think, you have to, okay, let me feel what's light or heavy. What is it that connects you so much with you? It's like, ah, I feel ease, joy, and abundance. That's when you're being you.
Mm-hmm. And also, like, truly, what would you like to have in your future? Like, because being you, it's also when you are being you, you are creating a future. Um, and how much when you aren't being you, are you destroying your future? Like, show, like, maybe destroy can be, like a hard word, but really, like, what are you creating when you're not being you? Are you creating or are you destroying? Because not because, but in my case, I really, when I know when I'm being me, because I can perceive my future like this is expansion and this, generative energy. But when I'm not being me, I can perceive my future like going shrinking. So what are you creating? What would you like to create? And what if you being you is like a gift, not just for the planet? Because it sounds, oh,
When I'm being me, he comes. Ooh, what shows up for you when you're being you? Okay.
look. So cute.
What do you say? Hi. Say hi. Okay. Yeah, no, I love this, what you're saying, though. Scusami, amore. Scusa. Scusa.
Did you speak Italian with the dog?
Yes, well, and also the right voice for him, right? But I love that what you're saying with the being you. And when you're being you, what shows up? I get that. Let's see if maybe we do a little intro on that, because what shows up when you're being you, and what shows up when you're not being you.
Mm,
And how do you recognize the difference? And how can you, maybe some tips and tools on how to just hold on a moment. What are some of the tools that you can use to know if you're truly being you? Instead of running back and forth so fast, what about stopping and being present? There's so much to say about that. I love that. I
yeah.
think with that quote. And working with these tools for so many years, whomever shows up, we have the awareness of what would be a contribution to the change they've been asking for.
Mm-hmm.
That's showing up in a different way than we ever imagined.
Yeah, I love that. Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah. And how often does that's just amazing, honey. How often does that show up? That you're not being you, but you're not willing to acknowledge it. And it's not that you're getting you wrong, right? You're not getting you. You're not connecting with you. Yeah, and being you. And it's really magic. That's awesome. So the free Zoom that we'll hopefully be doing later.
Yeah.
We'll share this with people and the link. for that. And yeah, let's see what and contribution we can be, people. Okay.
Exactly. I love that. Yeah. What contribution can we be for you to being you? And what if being you, it's the most joyful way to be?
Yes. And then you can and will change the world, not just yours, but the world in general.
Mhm,
Also.
mhm.
Okay. Thank you, merci, gracias, tashikular. And yeah, see you shortly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Ciao.